So today I'm going to show you what happens when you put an egg in a white vinegar or in as in a vinegar. So here I've got the water, here I've got the white vinegar. In front of me I've got 2 eggs. In one bottle I'm going to put water. Then I'm going to drop this one egg in container containing water. So you see it here. Here I've got the vinegar. I'm going to put it in another container. I'm going to take this one egg and I'm going to drop it in a white vinegar. So I'm going to leave it for some times. I will come back time after time to see changes that happens and to see the difference that will happen. So let's wait and we'll come back later and I will show you what will happen. So just wait and be patient. Okay, so now it has been just 2 minutes and I can start to see some reaction here. On this egg dipped into a white vinegar, you can see some bubbles come out. Try to look at it very close. It is surrounded by a lot of bubbles. It just has been 2 minutes. I've already see some reaction here, but for the egg that is in water, there is no any changes. So we have to leave it for some times, I don't know. But when I come back in, I will tell you what times has passed. So let's wait to see the miracle. So it has been 10 minutes now. I can see that the egg does not want to be at the bottom like that one on the water. It starts to float above. So look at it very careful. I think the egg wants to go above the water. It wants to float. So let's see what will happen. I have to wait. So now it has been half an hour and now you can see the difference here. The egg that is in water, an egg that is in water, it stays at the bottom of the water, while an egg that is in a vinegar, it has already floated above the vinegar. Now you can see it here. So what happens here is that the white vinegar erodes some surface of this egg and make it less dense from time to time, and that's why you find that an egg is at the top. That is why you can see the difference here. So we have to wait for some time, so we'll come back later to see what happens. Okay, so right now it has been 24 hours. Now you can see the difference here. On an egg that was put in white vinegar, you can see there are some particles above it. Let's take a closer look at it. If you can look at it very close, you'll find that that white coat of an eggshell has already get eroded by this vinegar acid. But when an egg that was put in water, there is nothing that has happened onto that particular egg. So let's try to remove it very careful to see how it behaves. Let's try to pull out my egg very slowly. Now you can see it's very slippery. You can see that the outer shell, the outer coat of it has already get removed. This is because this outer shell is made up of calcium carbonate, while the vinegar is actually an acid that has dissolved all of that basic compound. So now you can see our egg now is very clear and it behaves like a rubber. You can even squeeze it like this, which is absolutely not common thing to happen. Let's try to move our egg yolk. So let's move out this egg from clean water to see how it look like. Now you can see the difference here. The egg that was put on water, you can see it's still very hard, while this one is rubber, slipper, and it's translucent. Try to place it a little bit. So now that you know what happens when you put an egg in a white vinegar, so in the next video I'm going to show you what happens when you mix white vinegar with the baking powder. So watch the next video to find out. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.